Bulls giving up 71 points.
Oh, are we?
Donovan Mitchell. We're going to get into it right after this.
You are Locked On Bulls, your daily podcast on the Chicago Bulls, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Thank you for tuning in to Locked On Bulls, member of the Locked On Podcast Network, where it's your team every day. Today's episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. First-time users can receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 with promo code Locked On. That's PrizePicks.com, promo code Locked On. That's Pat, the designer, host, and creator of the Windy City Breeze. I'm Haize, host and creator of Chicago Bulls Central, and I had to get all that out of the way. So, Mr. Designer can cook.
No, I'm not going to be reserved tonight. Bruh, he dropped 71. Not even mad at that, right? It's not my beef. My beef tonight is where the blame is going to be placed on this game. Listen, very rarely do I say that a game is so officiated one side that a team can lose the game. I think that the Bulls did some things that absolutely take you out of the game, and you can't do those in the second half. They didn't defend as well. They took some easy fouls because of how the game was being officiated. The officiating took them out of the game. That shouldn't happen. You're a veteran team. You shouldn't have those issues. How many free throws Donovan Mitchell taking in the third quarter?
No, I don't even know, bro. A lot.
Bro, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he went into the second half with 8 free throw attempts. He left the third quarter with 22 free throw attempts. There's no way. It's impossible. It's unbelievable. It's not even trying to do your job the right way. Are you kidding me? And on top of all of that, you're not going to call. You not only did you call one lane violation on Alex Caruso, not only one, 2 lane violations on Alex Caruso on a play that literally everyone does the entire time. Before the ball leaves his hands, you step in, you step back out. That's legal. Everybody does that. That's how the NBA works. Oh, but you're not going to call that, but you're not going to call Donovan Mitchell stepping 2 feet inside of the free throw line before he takes the free throw. By the way, on top of that, P. Will, a 6'1" dude out-rebounded you for the game winner. Go! Get off the team. Cut him. Him and Velus Jones should be out of Chicago tomorrow. Are you kidding me? A 6'1" dude out-rebounded you. Where's the pride? Where's the love? Where's anything? You don't feel you listen. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Haize. You got too much C on your chest, bro. You got too much C on your chest, bro.
It's C for CEO Haize, not for Chicago.
Yeah, you got too much C on your chest. You got too much C on your head. I got too much Bulls on my. Nah, bro. Because you know what? The players on the court don't have enough heart to read. Fam, how you not face guarding on the last play? You watching the ball? There's 4.7 seconds left. You got one job. Don't let the 6'1" dude out-rebound you to take the game into overtime. You got one job. Get him out of here, bro. I'm done. Patrick Williams, bust. Patrick Williams is a bust.
Excuse me, Pat. This is God checking in, and sir, you're working yourself away from pearly gates there, sir. I need you to step back a little bit.
For a long time, guys. Me and Haize will have a sweet signed out in hell. We'll both sign on when we get there. Hey, listen, Patrick Williams, no. That there's no IQ, there's no awareness in that situation. I don't care what he can score. I don't care if he gets 10 shots. No. You let a 6'1" dude beat you to the spot. I'm giving him.
But then he looked like, hey, where did he come from? Did you guys see? Where did he come from? Like,
get him off my team. Get him off my team, bro. For real. I broke my chair tonight. I broke in 3 chairs watching this team. I broke my chair tonight. Legit.
Oh, man.
This is a piece of my chair. I've legit broken my chair tonight. I'm not joking with y'all. This team has done this to me, bro. Like, legitimately, there's no, here's the thing. And I know people, oh, Zach LaVine, why didn't you? This is the problem I had on my stream, right? Zach LaVine passing out those last couple of shots in OT.
Yeah.
For the right shot? For the open shot? Hey, not for nothing. How about Ayo DeSumo? You knock down a couple of wide open three-pointers like you do in practice every goddamn day. Oh,
Bro.
But we can't expect Ayo to do that. Why? He playing on an NBA team,
Bro,
don't he?
I hate it when people say, oh, but he was a second-round pick. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It don't matter at this point now. You're the starting point guard for the Chicago Bulls, and you missed a wide-open three that would have sealed the game.
Hey.
I thought the other one was P. Will. It was Ayo on both of them?
They were both Ayo DeSumo,
Oh, wow.
wide open passes to from Zach LaVine in the overtime. Missed a pair of them. He gave you a second chance. You know what Kobe would have said? You missed the first one. You shouldn't have got another one.
Bro, this team. And here's what I'll say. To the point that you made, down the stretch of the game, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, when they saw a star in Donovan Mitchell literally take that game on his back and say, we're about to win that, both of them got out of their game. Now, you can give Zach LaVine the passing up a contested shot for a wide open corner three to Ayo. DeMar DeRozan stopped penetrating, but he didn't really set anybody up. It was almost like when he couldn't get to the spot in the mid-range, he's like, oh, what do I do now? What do I do? But I will say also this. Nobody helped bail him out by moving without the ball. This team defaulted back to the worst brand of basketball we've ever seen from this team in a time where they should have been. All you had to do was make a stop. Stop somebody. Trip him. Do what you needed to do.
This became a close game for what reason? We can't skim past this after the episode we just had today. Why did this become a close game?
Are you talking about the ref?
It's not on the Chicago Bulls.
It's not all on the Chicago Bulls. It's not all on the refs.
loss is on the Chicago Bulls. The fourth and the overtime, you didn't do enough. But my God, there is no accountability for these referees in the NBA. There's no account.
No,
Billy Donovan not only took a tech tonight, Billy Donovan took a fine tonight. That's how bad the referees were tonight. He gave up, what's the fine for it? 15 grand?
Yeah.
He gave up $15,000. I need y'all to understand that. I don't care how much money you make. $15,000 just to say, hey, when you officiate a game that poorly in the second half, you're going to take teams out of their game.
Well, that's the issue. That's what we talked about on this morning's episode, is the fact that there is no type of punishment for referees. None. Like you said, what they don't get to ref in the playoffs. Okay, cool.
Playoffs. I didn't even want to be there anyway because they're gonna travel after. Bro, I don't get the man. I'm on tonight, bro. I don't even know. I'm heated, bro. It's not only the refs, right? It's not only the refs. But here's the thing: when you officiate a game so poorly, it can take a team out of the game. Because how do I play my game if I don't know how you're calling it? The fourth and overtime, for sure. For sure. With you. But they need to take a baseball mentality to this. If there's a controversy in baseball, they make the umpires go speak. If there's a controversy in baseball, they make the umpires go up there and stand and say why they made that call. The NBA don't have to do that. What NBA ref you ever seen at a podium? This is why I made that call on this play because of... So tell me why you called it twice on Alex Caruso and not on Donovan Mitchell at the game. The Bulls should have been inbounding the ball. The game should have been over. The Bulls didn't play well in the fourth quarter. I'm not going to sit here and tell you they did. But what I am going to sit here and tell you is that the refs caused them to lose that game in the fourth quarter because Donovan Mitchell had 2 feet inside the line. Hold on, I can upload the picture so that y'all don't just think I'm talking out of my. Go ahead, Haize. You got to read, don't you? I'm on. I'm on one tonight. I don't even know what read I got.
It's not usual that Pat is this fired up, but
I'm pissed tonight. Get these mugs off my team, bro. Oh my God, 71.
We're gonna continue talking about this game, and one of the things, if you would have bet that Donovan Mitchell was to score over 50 points, you would have won the over on that one with Prize Picks. You know how you do that? You can do all that with daily fantasy made easy with Prize Picks. How does it work? You pick 2 to 6 players, and if they will go on to score more or less than the Prize Picks projection, you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. No competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available. PrizePicks offers projections on any sport that you watch. This includes NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, PGA, college football, men's college basketball, women's college basketball, WNBA, esports, NASCAR, tennis, and more. Entries can be made in 60 seconds or less. It's that easy. Safe and fast withdrawals. Currently operational in over 30 states and Canada. Download the PrizePicks app or go to prizepicks.com to sign up and play daily fantasy sports. First-time users can receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 with promo code LOCKEDON. If you deposit $100, PrizePicks will give you $100. If you deposit $50, PrizePicks will give you $50. Don't forget to enter promo code LOCKEDON at sign up for instant deposit match of up to $100. All right, Pat. We've talked a lot about what the Bulls did wrong in this game, right? Well, let's talk a little bit more outside of just the officiating, what the Cleveland Cavaliers did right.
Before we do that, just want to show this picture. Hey, the ball is the ball on the rim?
No.
Where's Donovan?
He's in the line.
Oh, is he? Hey, who's this dude? Who's that gray shirt in the back there? What's he doing? What is he watching? What is he watching? He's standing on Cleveland's bench. Bro, I need you to understand. That's not me editing it. Where's he at? Stop it, bro.
Oh, man.
Stop it, bro. What are we talking about?
Oh, man.
Listen. What did Cleveland do right? They had the right crew in the building tonight. That's what Cleveland did right. Oh, Donovan Mitchell got cooking tonight, and he did a lot of good things. And you know what? It's a lot easier to get cooking when you take 20-plus free throws in the second half. What did Cleveland do right? Oh, hell of a payment tonight. That payment plan cleared. I can't even say the word payment plan cleared.
Oh, man.
Stop, bro.
That's deep, bro.
What are we talking about? Bro, wait, look. What's he looking at? What? He's looking right there. He's looking right there, bro. He's looking right there.
Bro, stop.
He has no idea. What, the refs gonna find me? You can't find me. The NBA can't find me. I'm not stopping that, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Because here's the thing. We can sit here and we can say Billy Donovan did this. Zach LaVine did this. DeMar DeRozan's the reason for this. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes there are times where the referees can take you out of your game. Tonight is that time. Donovan Mitchell got 71. When Kobe got 71, what's the best memory? How
81?
Kobe played. Kobe was cooking them.
Yeah.
There was nothing to say about it. There was no controversy. There was no, oh my God, Kobe. Y'all see my chair falling shortly? Y'all see that? I broke my chair tonight, for real. Yeah, there was no controversy on, oh my God, Kobe got all the calls and all that. Wasn't none of that. Donovan got 71 tonight. And he got all of it on the backs of the referees. And you know what? He's small enough to stand on one of the ref's shoulders. And with all that being said, P. Will still didn't box out on the last play. 6-1. 6-1, my left, you know what?
Oh, man.
I bet you Donovan Mitchell looking me in the chin in real life. Stop playing with me, bro. 6-1.
Oh, man. Bro, okay. It's hilarious. At the halftime, the Bulls had 2 turnovers. They end the game, I think, with 6 turnovers or 8 turnovers, something like that. They end up losing the rebounding battle by 7. They lost a lot of the hustle areas. Now, I know the refereeing and the officiating that you're bringing up, and a lot of people, rightfully so, are bringing up. Do you think the officiating is what caused the Bulls to stop giving the heart?
Here's the thing. I don't think that the Bulls. I can't say I don't think the Bulls didn't give heart. I think the Bulls had to, when you have to second guess your play, right? You've hooped before. A lot of people in here have hooped before. When you have to second guess what you're doing, you're not as quick to the play. You only have a half a second. And in the pros, I'm assuming it's even less. You got to make that decision or not. And when you get into foul trouble, you have to make that decision. Do I stay in this game or not? Because I want to play my game or not. I think that officiating played so much into this game. It takes you out of your game. Because even going in, listen, the Bulls played poorly defensively in the fourth quarter. They did. But if I don't know how you're going to call a quarter, right? Like anytime Donovan Mitchell went to the bucket, he got a foul call. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine went to the bucket legitimately and said, when Billy Donovan got the tech, it was so clearly a foul on Zach. It was so clearly that there was the Cavs stopped playing. That's how clearly the foul was. When the other team is like, man, we got that. Oh, we ain't got that? Run. That tells you all you need to know. Now, do I need to see my team succumbing to dealing with how the referees are calling the game? No. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's my biggest concern with this team. The team as a whole falls into the mental battle. This basketball team is mentally weak. It felt like watching this game, Ayo Dosunmu and Patrick Williams were crushed by the moment. Zach LaVine.
I have takes on them that I can't say here on Locked On.
Oh, listen. At a minimum, I think Ayo may be a little bit salvageable. Pat Will's in year 3. Year 4? Year 4.
No, it's year 3 for Pete.
Year 3?
Yeah.
Pat Will's in year 3. You can't recognize a box out. You're not salvageable. Go play somewhere else.
Bro,
he'll be a role player in the NBA for a solid 15 years. He'll be a hell of a role player, bro. He'll be a solid 10 to 15 points a game for 15 years. Great defense. You know what he is? Tony Snell. Solid Tony Snell. He'll be a solid Tony Snell. You can't recognize a box out? A box out. Bro, this 4.7, just in case anybody needs to be reminded here, 4.7 seconds on the clock. You've got one job. Hey, you got one job. Just like this referee. He's got one job, but you got one job.
That's hilarious.
What do you think Donovan Mitchell's going to do on this play? Honestly, what's his options? Go to the bucket, try to tip it in, or don't. You have Andre Drummond and Nikola Vucevic in the game boxing their man out, and you can't box out the 6'1" point guard. 6'1" being generous, by the way. Come on. Go play for the Cavs. Go play for the Mavericks. Go play for the goddamn Toronto Raptors. Don't play here.
Well, too bad. He's going to be here for quite a while, bro. AK sees your don't play here and says, oh, no, we're going to hold on to him and Billy Donovan for quite a while. They're going to be here for forever.
And you know what? That's really where the question marks lie at, right? Where's AK? He was talking his butt off last season. He had nothing but comments last season when we were winning.
Hopefully he's revising the Batman plans that we think he got.
I mean, he was having so many conversations last season. Heck, I thought we had him on the phone. I thought you called him on the post-game show, how many conversations he was on. Now when the Bulls are struggling, when they can't figure it out, hey, listen, and you know what? I want to see AK for one reason. Call out the NBA. Billy Donovan called out the NBA. Your players have called out the NBA. Where are you to stand up for your team? Where are you to stand up for your players? Where are you to stand up for the continuity that you believe in? Where you at, AK? Where you at, Mark Eversley? Where y'all at? Sitting in the office, cashing a check? Where you at? Because you're not out here fighting
with
for your
Gar
team.
Forman and John Paxson.
Oh, man, you might as well go get Gar Forman with how silent they've been this season. Gar playing on the Pelicans. We can bring him back. He can get a conversation sparked. Gar, what you doing here in Chicago? Well, I'm here to speak for AK. At the end of the day,
isn't that technically supposed to be the role of Doug Collins on this team? Where is he at?
No, he's not a part of this no more. They let him go.
Oh, they gonna let him go. Okay.
He's not a special advisor no more. They let him go as soon as AK got here. But I just At the end of the day, your coach has no answers. Your players have no answers. The NBA has no answers. The continuity has no answers. So where are your answers at? Because you ain't got none right now, just like the rest of this organization, just like the rest of this city. And God dang it, get Justin Fields some protection. I don't even know what they got to do with this show, but it just felt like it needed to be said. Hey, before we get out of here, man, if you had bet on the Bulls to drop this one down your leg, you'd have made a lot of money tonight. Just like Bet Online. BetOnline.net. Hold on, I done lost my dang Andrew. Give me a second. BetOnline.net, your number one source for all your betting info. Shut up, Haize. I'm pissed tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where's the goddamn overlay at, man? It's not even in here no more. Is it? Oh, here it is. All right, here it is. All right. BetOnline.net, your number one source for all your sports betting info, stats, news, and analysis. Get the latest odds and trends for every professional and amateur league out there, from pro football to college bowl season to basketball and the World Cup. We got it all here at BetOnline.net. And if you love sports podcasts, you can even find those at BetOnline.net as well. We're always the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to learn more. BetOnline, it's where the game starts. Get to the last music segment, man. I got more cooking to do.
I think I've said maybe 15 words this whole
Go ahead, Haize. This is your segment, man. What? Hold up. Because he right. I do this a lot. I be pissed off. I go.
No, you're fine.
Haize.
I just had a whole hour-long post-game show where I got to get my stuff off, so I understand.
What was your feelings on the Chicago Bulls tonight as the third quarter came and went and we lost this game?
Man, Pat, well, I'll tell you what. I feel like this.
It doesn't matter what you think.
No, I feel like this team has a chance to be the number 3. I don't know. This team sucks, bro. Like, let's just be what it is. Like, this team sucks. Let's just be real, right? This team may still pull it together and somehow sneak into the play-in, but they're not going to do much out of that. Like, at the end of the day, it's this. There has to be some change on this team. It may not all come at this trade deadline like a lot of people are doing, but if AK and Eversley are looking at this and they're saying, Lonzo Ball will be back healthy next season, we got it. We don't need to do nothing else and walk away. That time is done. Time is done. There's no more of that. You bet on continuity. You looked us, the Bulls, fanned him in the eye and said, it's okay. We're going to be better than last year because of this word continuity, and continuity has proceeded to fail and kick all of us in our rear ends. This is what I wanted to say something different.
Kicked all of us in the Io DeSumo injury.
This is what it is. If you look at this team and you even this team has talent. We understand. We know how good they can be when they're good and whatever else. But the goal is to not just be good. The goal is to not just skim by. The goal is not just to fall your way into the play-in tournament. AK said in a press conference that the fans of Chicago, this franchise, this city, deserves to be a championship contender. And you put this team out there. So either you telling us one thing and you're doing another. Either you really don't care what the fan base needs, wants, and deserves, or you do and you just can't figure out how to get it done. Either way, something got to give. This team, as I said about 3 weeks into the season, this team ain't it. It just ain't it.
And here's the problem. Are they a head coach away? Are they a player away? Are they 2 players away? Right? Like, you're playing as if you are I don't even want to say Sacramento because they were a coach away. What's the OKC team? You're playing as if you are a youngest team in the NBA team. You're the 3rd oldest team in the NBA. You have vets on your team. What are we? We 4th?
Bulls are the 9th youngest team in the NBA.
With who?
Bro, we have an average age of 25, which I don't know how it happened.
Pull them up. I got to see that.
Okay.
Unless P. Will just bringing it all down. It's Tony Bradley. Tony Bradley's like 22.
Well, you got to think. We got Io, Kobe, Marco, P. Will. They're all under.
I mean, I guess we're talking about dudes that's on the roster, but we also got DJJ, DeMar. Zach LaVine, who's still
DJJ. Keep in mind, DJJ is only 26 years old, brother.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Don't tell me
that's
that. Don't.
That's what I'm saying,
DJJ.
bro. Like, it's not as we're not as bad, not as old as you would think, bro.
Is DJJ 26?
Bro, he's like 26 or 27.
Yeah, bro, aging terribly, bro. And this is from a dude that's also aging terribly. I'm getting in the gym. Hey, DJJ, me and you together.
DJJ is 25 years old. He'll be 26 on the 15th of February.
Hey, DJJ, me and you, 2023.
But that's even more concerning.
New year, new me.
The ninth youngest roster in the NBA, and no upside.
That was the one.
No upside. No upside, bro. Like we don't get me wrong. Io still has some potential. P. Will still has some potential. Dalen Terry has tons of potential. We get it. Kobe White has transformed himself into this two-way player all of a sudden. But guess what? Ain't none of them got that, and we ain't seen not a lick of superstar potential from neither one of them.
I'm off potential, bro. Because your team isn't built for potential. And if it is, you need to make the decision to ride with potential. Your team's not built to be potentially good. You went and got DeMar, you got Zach LaVine, you got Nikola Vucevic. That's not a potential team. If you want a potential team, give P. Will more shots. Give Ayo Dosunmu more shots. Oh, they got more shots tonight. They missed. P. Will, 4 for 10. Solid 40%. Shout out to you, bro. That's an F. I mean, for real. Like, what do we really think this team is going to be? Potentially, they're going to be good. Then make some decisions for potential. Because the decisions you're making right now are crap. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't believe that you should bottom anything out because I don't believe that gets you in a winning situation. But you should absolutely move major pieces at the deadline. There's no hope for this team. There isn't.
So when you say move major pieces at the trade deadline,
DeMar DeRozan should not be a part of this team in the future. Nikola Vucevic should not be a part of this team in the future.
Okay, well.
They should not be a part of this team next year. There's no answers there. Zach LaVine's here 5 years. You got to trade him because he gets pissed off at the situation he's in. Shout out to you. Got a 5-year deal out the Bulls. Love it. But legit, there's no potential here. There's no potential for P. Will to become the player that many people think that he will be. And I thought that he would be until he couldn't box out a 6'1" point guard. By the end of this season, there's no hope for that by the end of this season if DeMar's taking shots. There's not. There's no hope for that for Ayo if DeMar's taking shots. Your 5th and 6th option on the team aren't going to be the guys that turn around and become your 2nd and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. So either make the decision to go continuity and young or start over. I don't think you need to rebuild, but there sure as heck better be a retool coming this team's way. Because, my God, Donovan Mitchell just dropped 71 on you, and I'll bet you the conversation with Zach LaVine tonight
needs to be the performance that gets the ball rolling for AK and Eversley. Like, you can't wait any further, bro. Like, by the time we get back home, we got to have something on the.
DeMar DeRozan should be taking a separate plane tonight to his new team. I'm sorry, dog. Like that you got to make a decision. Sit on the pot or don't. What you doing? You got to make a decision here. There's no way Pete, and I'm gonna be honest with you, with P. Will's defensive effort, he sure as better heck turn into goddamn DeMar DeRozan on the flip side of this, because I'll tell you this right now, all the dudes that was hanging their hat on defense, hey, that hat ain't hanging no more, my boy. That hook fell off. It's too many. I don't even have no fire left. I ain't got no energy left. I got to do a whole nother video.
At the end of the day, it is this. This team tried to do AK and Eversley tried to build a team that could compete now while still having some young development pieces on this roster. They got to pick a path. You try to double dip. It ain't work for you. Some teams it could work for. It didn't work for you. You have to get younger, or you have to go trade some of the potential away and get some consistent veteran pieces on this team. You have to pick a path. And whatever that path goes, you better hope that you make the right path and make the right moves along that path, that it accelerates things with this team. Because where we sit right now is we're in sports purgatory. What do you think
AK's decision should be? Is it go young in future, or is it LeBron level blow up, swat the whole team out for
unless you're trading for a generational talent? You don't to me, you have to go younger. And I say that to say you have to give more opportunities to IOP. Well, I know they frustrated us this game. Dalen Terry, you have to do that to see if either one of these any of those players can turn into that next superstar for you. Because if it can't, at least we're already bad, right? That's the thing. It'd be different if we were good and we're well, we got to pick a path in the long run. And we were hey, are we deciding between being good right now or being bad now and good in the future? We're bad now. We can't be bad in the future too. So you got to do something. Make a decision. Period.
So you're going draft capital now.
I'm not necessarily going draft capital. I do think that I think if you can get some young players back that still may be unproven, you do that and a mix of draft capital. I do think you kind of focus on that, and then maybe the next disgruntled star, you'll have enough young players to trade for or whatever. But I just don't see, with the way in place where this team is now, I don't see any even mid-level stars turning this team around right now. I just don't see it. We need a superstar. We don't have one on this team.
Nope. And Patrick Williams ain't gonna become one.
Exactly. And if you think that Dalen may, Patrick Williams has some potential to, but we'll see. At the end of the day, it doesn't look likely. It looks like, to your point, he's going to be a solid piece on a team that's going to be around for 10 years in the NBA and be solid on both sides of the ball. Ayo, I love Ayo, but I don't know how much superstar potential I've seen in Ayo Dosunmu. So the Bulls are in such a weird place right now, bro.
I'll say this. You have an opportunity right now to do worse than Garpax.
Damn.
Garpax built 3 teams.
John Paxton built 3 teams, not Garform.
John Paxton. Hey, listen. I mean, he was around for the Derrick Rose pick. I'll give him credit on that one.
He came on the year after the Derrick Rose pick.
Technically, he was around for that. He's on the team, wasn't he?
No, that's everybody's misconception. He came after the season after we drafted Derrick Rose. That's when Gar Forman came to the team.
That's when Gar got promoted.
He didn't get promoted until 2 years after Derrick Rose came to the team. He was a scout for us.
That's what I'm saying.
But he didn't make no damn decisions.
Wasn't he our Chicago scout?
I don't know. He didn't make any goddamn decisions though. He didn't make no. Are we blaming the scout right now for the team spot?
Listen, maybe, because who scouted goddamn FSU and said Patrick Williams over Devin Vassell? Out of here, brother. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, John Paxson at a minimum. If we're not going to include Gar in it, I'm fine with that because we got a lot of hate for him. I hate him as well. Hate's a strong word. Strongly dislike. I don't hate the person. I hate his decision making. You have a chance right now to do worse than John Paxson did with this Bulls team. John built a team that we love in the Baby Bulls. We're going to win a finals. Solid team. Then built a team that was a finals contender. Derrick Rose injury takes away from that. Then pivoted off of that. Built a team that could compete to go to the ECF with Jimmy Butler. You ain't even got a team that's going to get out the first round, and you ain't said a word. AK, Mark Eversley, where you at? What's going on?
Now, just because you said that we're going to wake up tomorrow, and the Bulls have traded Nikola Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan for
they shouldn't ride the plane back to Chicago. I don't even know where we played. Where we play again? Where's our next game? Is it at home?
I think it is at home.
It is at home? They shouldn't ride the plane back to Chicago. Hey, it's gonna be a long season, Bulls fans. Y'all get ready for it because Pat the Designer is here to smoke these mugs for the rest of this month. Let's keep it going.
You'll be back to your normal self in a couple of days, Pat. It's okay, bro. You had to get it off, bro.
5 above 500. They get 5 above 500. You'll see me back to my normal self. You lost 3. You lost 3 times to the Cavs. You've lost 3 times to the Cavs. 0-3 versus Cleveland.
So, you ready to go vacation in Cleveland?
Hey.
Go ahead and send us home, bro.
Hey, follow me on everything at Locked On Bulls. Follow us both on everything. Or follow, you know what I mean. Follow me at Pat the Designer. Follow us both on everything at Locked On Bulls, man.
You can follow me at CEO Haize, at CEO Haize. And thank you for making Locked On Bulls your first listen. Now for your second listen, make game to game that second listen. Every moment, every top performance, every result. Locked On Game to Game covers every game across the NBA with local analysis that only Locked On can deliver. Follow Game to Game on Locked On NBA, available on the Odyssey app, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. For Pat the Designer, I'm Haize. We out this mug, y'all. That's crazy. Peace, y'all.
Yeah.